Now, today is round 4 of the World EX, but as well as that, it's also a bit of a premiere because for the very first time, we're actually racing on a city street circuit, a bit like we see in Formula E, of course, the electric street racing circuit. But this is a track that doesn't actually exist in reality. It has just been built virtually in the streets of Maastricht.
The fourth round of the RCCO World EX Championship provided spectacular and close racing action on a virtual city street circuit designed by Andy Marson and his team. Level 1 qualifying, as usual, provided exciting head-to-head battles and some early dramas. Williams eSports driver Martin Stefanko missed the braking point for Turn 1 right after the start, as did Gabby Chavez and Alistair Young, the son of former Formula 1 driver Alex Young, who raced in World EX last time in Malaysia. Young and Niederhauser both produced jump starts, in the end with no consequences, as both drivers got the same penalty. Biela Racing Team Euronics showed an improved performance in Maastricht, with Biela challenging Beitski Visa and young gun Luca Kita defeating Nianco driver Thomas Schmidt. These were the standings after Level 1, with both RAG eSports drivers and both BS Plus drivers proceeding directly to Level 3. Local hero Robin Freins entered the fray. The leader of the Formula E World Championship had a nightmare coming into this race, but despite struggling with the force feedback on his steering wheel, he managed to easily win the last chance race, starting from pole position. Behind him, there was a lot of drama and action. In Level 3, the pro racers and the esports racers are having their separate races. Two-time winner Lasse Sorensen showed another strong performance, winning his quarter-final ahead of Beitski Visa and Bruno Senna. Unfortunately, the race ended early for Robin Freins after contact, and Frank Biela also could not make it into the next level. Risto Capit took the victory for RAG Esports in the esports quarter-final, with Alain Terzic and Liam DeVall right behind him. No less than 3 yellow cards were handed out in another frantic race. In Level 4, Lasse Sorensen started from pole position, but after a first-lap pile-up coming out of the first tunnel, the World Championship leader had to fight hard to proceed to the final. Despite a bent steering wheel, Sorensen was able to pass Beitski Visa and finish third, just securing the last spot for the final. Gordy Much from RAG Esports took the victory ahead of Bruno Senna, while his teammate Risto Capit won the semi-final of the esports races in front of Liam DeVall and Luca Kita. There was heartbreak for Alain Terzic, who was pushed off just before the finish, the third time in 4 races for the BS Plus competition driver, who was not happy at all after the contact with Fabrice Cornelis. This meant both Zebras were out of contention, while the 2 RAG esports drivers locked out the front row for Level 5, the finale. The 2 teammates worked together well, but everything seemed to go wrong on the last lap when they made contact, allowing Liam DeVall to take the lead. But the Patrick Long esports driver was taken out by Luca Kita just a few corners later, giving Risto Capit the chance to repass both of them. Huge drama also for Lasse Sorensen, who crashed into Bruno Senna at the end of one of the long straights. The Dane showed great sportsmanship, helping Senna's flipped Williams back onto its wheels. The superfinal produced the closest finish ever in the short history of World EX, with Risto Capit beating his teammate Gordon Much by just 14 thousandths of a second. The RAG esports pair kept overtaking each other during the whole lap. In the end, Finland's Risto Capit became the first esports racer to claim a victory in the RCCO World EX Championship, while Romain Grosjean's team became the first team to score a 1-2 win in the series. After 4 rounds, Lasse Sorensen continues to lead the Drivers' Championship, with TK9 Esports still in P1 of the team standings. But the competition is getting tougher. For the next round, World EX will head to Brazil, the home country of Bruno Senna.